एक तो ये कि जो लोगों की सोच है, मानसिकता है कि लड़कियों को नहीं पढ़ाना है, तो ये सबसे पहला तो ये कि ये बदलना चाहिए और हर लड़की को एजुकेशन मिलना चाहिए जितना कि उस गांव में है या उस एरिया में के हिसाब से हैं, क्योंकि पढ़ने से लड़की मतलब मानसिक तौर पे उसको एक मजबूती मिलती है। और ऐसे कुछ पुरानी परंपराएं या रूढ़िवादिता है जो हमें महिलाओं को आगे बढ़ने में रोकती हैं, तो उनको लिए बदलाव भी ज़रूरी है और उसको समाज को स्वीकार करना चाहिए। दूसरा ये है कि जो रोक लगाई जाती है कि लड़कियों के ऊपर की नहीं बाहर नहीं जाना है या लड़के लड़कियों के साथ भेदभाव किए जाते हैं, वो चेंज होना ज़रूरी है। और तीसरा ये कि लोगों की एक मानसिकता बन चुकी है कि महिलाएं कुछ नहीं कर सकती है या वो कुछ नहीं कर पाएगी है, तो ये सोच भी लोगों की बदलना ज़रूरी है कि महिलाएं बहुत कुछ कर सकती है, सिर्फ उनको ज़रूरत है तो पुरुष समाज के सपोर्ट की। और फिर चौथा ये कि जितने भी पुरुष वर्ग हैं उनको उन महिलाओं को आगे आने के लिए प्रेरित करना ज़रूरी है, क्योंकि जो वर्षों से दबी आ रही महिलाएं एकदम अपने लिए सभी महिलाएं आवाज़ नहीं उठा सकती हैं, लेकिन यदि उनको उनके पुरुष समाज से, चाहे वो पिता हो, चाहे भाई हो, चाहे पति हो, यदि वो सपोर्ट करता है तो महिलाएं सारी आगे आ सकती हैं, क्योंकि उसमें प्रतिभाएं हैं, काम करने का जुनून है।
And many times I felt this. I want to work outside and I want to go outside. But in our society, my other family members, who all are women, they don't want to support me because they are in the home, so they want me to stay at the home. But my father-in-law know about me. No, you go and you do your work.
I think we need to change gendered norms and gendered attitudes. You need better laws, though they are becoming better and better every day for Indian women because of the women's movement, right? You need better opportunities. You need more inclusion of girls in education. But that again boils down to gendered norms. So you need to educate a new generation in equality, in understanding, in getting an understanding of patriarchy and how it is an unequal structure. And in learning to love equality, learning to understand equality, learning to aspire for equality.
The central the central bone of this whole argument, I think, lies in the fact that humanity has tilted completely into the masculine. And it isn't men or women, it's masculine and feminine as principles. Our economies, our ecology, our way of living, everything is being determined by the masculine currently. The country has such a deep-seated sense of this masculinity, such a deep-seated sense of this patriarchy. That would be the thing to change. And it's not just to change it in men, but it's to change it in the women as well. I think parallelly two things have to happen. Women have to give up the sense of victimhood, and the men on the other side have to start feeling their feminine side.
So I really feel that patriarchy is destroying both women and men, making us half. For me, gender equality doesn't mean only how many women and men in the parliament or in positions of power. That's very important. But for me, gender equality in a spiritual, deeper sense means is the masculine and the feminine in me. And they are both in inverted commas, because for me, there's nothing masculine, feminine. They're all human things. But if I look at it in patriarchal terms, is the masculine and the feminine in me, or let me call it, is the yin and yang Is the anima and animus inside me, is that in balance? Am I strong and compassionate? Am I rational and emotional? Both together, both taking me forward.
सबसे पहले तो जो अपॉर्चुनिटी दी जाएगी वो परिवार की तरफ से दी जाएगी कि उस लड़की को इतनी फ्रीडम होनी चाहिए कि अगर वो अपनी लाइफ में कुछ करना चाहती है और ये चाहती है कि भाई तब तक मुझे एक शादी के बंधन में ना बांधा जाए जब तक कि मैं कुछ कर ना लूँ, तो मेरे ख्याल से परिवार वालों को उसे आज़ादी देनी चाहिए। और उसके बाद अगर वो और भी कुछ करना चाहती है आगे चलकर, तो समाज को जो रुकावटें होती हैं, बहुत सी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं, बहुत सी ऐसी जॉब भी हैं कि भाई उनमें जो महिला हैं वो नहीं जा सकती हैं, तो वो महिला और पुरुष की एक समान वो होना चाहिए कैटेगरी कि अगर महिला भी उसमें जाना चाहती है तो जा सकती है। कोई ऐसी रुकावट नहीं होनी चाहिए आगे किसी किस्म की भी कि अगर वो सिर्फ महिला होने की वजह से उसमें ना जा सके।
And I think that's very, very important that the women or the girls start believing in themselves and think that their life is not dependent on somebody. They have to believe in that power which they have. And I believe that if a girl or if a woman can realize that power, she can really go out and do anything she wants.
Whatever work you do, you think in mind that this I want to do, then there is no obstacle. If you decide to do something, you can definitely do, even in spite of all the means, whether you have the means or you have the place. And I tell you that I never had any room, I never had books, anything, and still I studied. So if one wants to study, then there is no obstacle. So that's what I want to tell the girls also, to rise up and study and look to the society, what it is.
देखो जी, जिस दिन मैं सरपंच बनने की सोची कई साल पहले, तो मुझे डर भी लगता था। और जब मैंने ये सोची कि मुझे तो बनना है ही है सरपंच, तो मेरे सरपंच बने पीछे डर लेकर गए जी। तो मैं इतनी जागरूक हो गई हूँ जी, मैं दिल खोल के बात आपके सामने करती हूँ जी। मीटिंग में भी जाती हूँ, अपने पति को नहीं भेजती हूँ, मैं चलती हूँ आगे जी।
So now at least we have about 2,500 girls across all our hospitals doing excellent work in helping the eye care to be given to so many millions of people. The reason for selecting these rural girls, we needed really a dedicated team with a good common sense and a compassion ground rather than intelligence and studies. So we thought we could try first in the rural villages, and we were very successful, and from then on we have concentrated more on the village areas. So because of these girls' help, our productivity of our doctors have gone up. So an average ophthalmologist at Aravind, he does about 2,000 cases in 1 year, whereas an average ophthalmologist elsewhere will be able to do 600 cases in a year.
मुझे एक बार अवसर मिला तो मैंने महिलाओं के साथ में बहुत तरीके से काम किया। हम किशोरियों के साथ में बहुत सारे काम किए, हम लोगों ने न्यूट्रिशन को लेकर काम किया, किशोरियों के साथ में उनकी स्वच्छता को लेकर के काम किया, उनकी शिक्षा को लेकर के काम किया। उसके साथ साथ हमारे जो आवासीय बालिका शिविर चल रहे हैं उसको लेकर के हम लोगों ने कैसे जो भेड़ बकरियों में लड़कियां जा रही थी, जो शिक्षा की मुख्य धारा से, क्योंकि मेरा पहला यही था कि लड़कियां पढ़ी लिखी हों, खास करके जो अपने लिए आवाज़ उठाएं, और आवाज़ जब भी उठा पाएंगी जब कि वो शिक्षित होंगी। उसमें मुझे बहुत हद तक, काफ़ी हद तक सफलताएं भी मिली। जो लड़कियां भेड़ बकरियां चरा रही थी, शिक्षा की मुख्य धारा से जुड़ी, 5वीं किया उन्होंने कैंपस में रहते हुए, उसके बाद वो 6ठी भी कर रही हैं, कोई 7वीं कर रही हैं, कोई BA भी कर रही हैं आज की तारीख में, जिनसे मैं मिलती हूँ। तो ये एक था। दूसरा, मैंने देखा कि जब वो महिलाओं उनकी माँ के साथ में या उनकी भाभी के साथ में मारपीट हो रहा है, तो उनके लिए कौन आवाज़ उठाए? तो वो किशोरियाँ उनकी आवाज़ बनी और उन्होंने उसको, लड़ाई को अपने तरीके से अपने परिवार में लड़ना चाहा।
And I have been emphasizing it time and again that this sport should be made compulsory for girls. They are emotionally better balanced sportswomen, and at the same time they become daring also. They can take all type of challenges in their life. They better perform on that sector also. I know that it is sports which make them a dignified individual, and they can settle their terms with their parents, with the community, with the administrators, and at the later stage they can play a very effective role in the society.
You know, in the beginning, many people laughed at us and they said, "What? You are setting up the bank?" So many leaders have tried here and members of parliament have tried here to set up the bank and they have not succeeded. And for a moment, I also thought that maybe it's very difficult. But at the same time, I saw these women were like, "No, we can set up the bank. We will mobilize the capital. We will mobilize the membership." And so we thought, okay, we'll set up the bank. I could see the two worlds. The one world where there is so much of aspiration, where there is so much of confidence, and the women were very clear that we will do savings. We are not asking anybody money. We are not asking government to give us the money. We are mobilizing our own savings and setting up the bank. That was one world. And there was another world, a world of finance, which talks about women, and they say that women do not know finance. How will non-literate women will be able to handle the finance? Mandeshi has 74 Mandeshi Sathi, which means Mandeshi agents, who provide doorstep banking. One person reaches 160 women daily. You can imagine these women are doing daily transactions, which means every year they are doing more than 365 transactions. These are the real bankers.
So I have a lot of people who I speak to about our work and what we're trying to do. They look at you incredulously as if, are you mad? Are you crazy? You're doing this, you're going to be changing this, or you're going to change this law, you're going to change the life of this girl. It's impossible. So it's when that madness translates into some action, you really feel that that madness of love has transformed into madness for change, and that kind of infects all of the work that you're doing.
For millennia, we have looked after others, children, old people. If that has got into our genes, I'm not sure, then we can use that history of womanhood, of nurturing, caring, loving, and bring that to the world, which is what the world needs today.